sitting on my I want it to be Nautilus mid type mindset.
And Doran Akali top lane.
Yeah, I mean, Doran's a decent Akali player. Not as good as Chovy, right? I think Chovy's probably one of the best Chovy players that we have outside of Showmaker. And as you can see, there's all Yagao.
It's the timing.
Yeah, getting baited as in they go. Facebreaker is going to land onto Yagao, and Kanavi turns up and finds himself with a couple of people here that are going to deny this. Oh, the flash comes out. No, actually, Yagao flashing over the wall, teleports to try and get back as Chovy, another facebreaker, and good night, Yagao. Decent try, but he was on top of a ward in the end. Chovy puts it down, locks it up, and grabs himself first blood. And you said that things could be going fast, and that's exactly what DRX want to go for.
We got first kill at 4 minutes, I'm glad. In front of Yago's face.
Oh, Kanavi, this is dangerous. As Chovy actually looking for Yagao. He sneaks into this brush and he just gets hand-delivered. Immediately the safeguard comes out as Kanavi. I think that might have been a little bit of mechanical error. He's looking to try and turn it onto Pioshik as Doran. He gets himself in there. One more auto from Chovy will lock down this kill onto Kanavi as he is going to land it. And Pioshik baits out the Q and isn't going to get killed. That was, you know, somewhat close to him just being able to provide a taxi ride and a kill. Maybe they can win, assuming there's no Ocean Soul. This is going to be a skirmish in the river. Lumao getting taken down relatively low. Fates call Kanavi exhausted. Lee Sin going to go down once again. And there's the concussive blows coming out from Carrier. Lumao slowed down, destroyed. Carrier controlling this skirmish so beautifully. And Chovy says, Loken, sorry, buddy, but that's a triple kill for my 80 carry and 5-0 for DRX.
I told you, when it comes to last game and long day,
taken down by JDG. So Kanavi was at least able to grab that. Carrier immediately goes golden here as Yao tries to lock him down. I have a feeling that it's still a dead Nautilus, and it is. As there's the safeguard kick flash, and Deft is going to join him in the death chamber. Kanavi showing us maybe why this Lee Sin was picked up. Level 8 now on the Lee Sin, has been able to keep himself ahead as far as these Drakes. As there goes the Rift Herald. Plopped down in the mid lane, looking to try and lock this one down. Dredgeline comes in, depth charge onto Loken, who gets himself the hell out of there. Lumao's exhausted. Pioshik actually very healthy now in the front line, but Lumao does go golden with his stopwatch. Chovy as well, gonna have to flash, uses the Haymaker to keep him alive, but JDG so tanky actually. Just surviving forever. Lumao being a perfect example of that. Don't focus the Leona, I think is what we learned.
Yeah. And also, that was not kind of...
just smacked down by Zoom. Is obliterating Pioshik at any opportunity that he has. But Chovy's going to break his face and then just walk away. Death Realm going to comes in. Yeah, exactly. As Chovy probably not going to die here, but Zoom is going to keep him in place. As Haymaker comes down, True Shot Barrage flies on forward, and oh my god, Doran just gets exploded. Not quite expecting the big yellow beam to come out of the Ezreal and take down the Akali before he could really do anything after that teleport. As DRX now find themselves on the back foot once again, we've seen that should probably be banned, I think the worry here is nice Dredgeline comes out, gonna have to hold the thought for the moment as there's the showstopper, double facebreaker comes in, double knockup from Deft as well, as both the Syndra and that pesky Leona are gonna fall down. Zoom now going to put Chovy once again back in the Death Realm, and he's going to be able to take him out as goes golden in the end. Dredgeline is going to miss. Still 3 members alive as Doran dives on top of him, and he's going to be the Nautilus going down, and Zoom is very strong right here, but Deft trying to get himself out of the way, hopping away from Zoom right here, but the Obliterate comes forward. Triple kill out of the Kalista, and I have a feeling that some of our LCK players weren't quite ready for the LPL Morderkaiser, because I think this breed is a little bit better than ours. These orbs. And his face check in. Yeah, that's going to be that. Is Dorian going to go gold in enough time? And now triple knockup does come forward. Zoom, remember, is very powerful. Is now Chovy looking to try and rocket in towards the back line. Zoom down to about half health, but the facebreaker comes forward, and Chovy now trying to control this battlefield where he can. Teleport comes in from Doran, but I think the DRX are now looking to disengage and JDG are going to say thank you very much for the free summoner spell. We'll try and get out. Chovy says no. Still looking for more. There's the showstopper. Flash into the face breaker as well. Haymaker comes down as Doran gets into his shroud, but does have to dash himself out of the way. Zoom goes into his Zonyas, and Def still bouncing around. They still haven't taken anyone down just yet. Doran very low. Chovy at half health. Dredgeline goes wide. And DRX, I just don't know whether they can go any further forward with the buttons they have left available to them.
Def has no flash.
Yeah, ignore that. That's a bug.
And the late game teamfight time is slowly coming, by the way.
Well, there's a flash Dredgeline. There's Chovy looking to come in again. Yeah, there we go. Showstopper down. But Chovy, I think, bit up a little bit more than he could chew. Yagao getting down very, very low, but Zoom into the back line.
Carrier's dead.
And Carrier is going to be taken out. That's what the Death Realm does for you, as now Pyoshik trying to kill this Morderkaiser, but he just can't. Too much zoning potential out from the top laner of JDG. And now DRX are behind in kills and very close to being behind in gold. Thankfully, it's Mountain Drake Soul Point. And DRX are now looking down the barrel of a game that's getting out of their control.
Yeah, I mean, they're slowly losing.
Didn't want him to. Right now, it's Lumao. Possibly going to get picked up here, but Facebreaker onto 3. And now the Mountain Drake is moving on back. We'll see. Oh, they lock it down. So Mountain Soul has been picked up. It's a big haymaker. Doran goes golden, but Zoom continues to do his Zoom thing. Def with a big shield. Chovy tries to do what he can, but I just don't think that DRX are going to be able to do it. These team fights are just way too consistent from JDG. And Def says, I'm just going to stay in this alcove. Just leave me alone, please, guys.
It's 5-0 in the team fight.
Well, there's Kanavi probably will lose his GA here. And he does. Death's Grasp is going to come down, but the CC is going to be available, and it's just too much. See, in the brush very deep.
Yeah, but there's no TP. Like, at least it's like 20-30 seconds.
Well, in goes Chovy, looks for the showstopper, finds it onto Kanavi. Maybe not the optimal target. That Solar Flare was so good. Def immediately obliterated. Kanavi actually surviving somehow in the back line. I don't know how JDG have done this, but I have a feeling that they might just be winning right now. This time Doran's going to survive, but honestly, it's too little, too late, and Loken even able to punish him towards the very end. The first inhibitor goes down, and they might just be finished with this tiebreaker right here, right now. And JDG, they tie things up. They get to the very last tiebreaker because their wins were the longest, and they're able to stifle DRX, who went 2-0 at the start of the day. The last remaining inhibitor turret will go down. The Nexus to follow. And I'm sorry, you had a lot of chances to come back, DRX, but the champions of LPL Spring 2020 are eventually victorious.
Yep, their team comp was better, their team rotation was better. Everything just felt like they showed up that they're a better team than DRX, and yeah.
I think the Morderkaiser was absolutely terrifying as well. As someone that watches predominantly the LCK, we don't get to see too many of these Morderkaisers that show exactly how good he is in these positions. And I think now we understand why it was elected to be picked into things like the set so often, because you do take out all of his ability to be that, I guess, nuisance in these team fights. And you can deal with him there as well. As you can see, some pretty sad faces on the side of DRX. CB Max still in the coach's booth. And this guy, Chovy, he tried real hard today. I think his mid